You either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. That's right, we're here to talk about Marvel's sudden decision to make Captain America Hydra. Now, a lot of people on Twitter right now are bandwagoning. They're like, well, you can't make Captain America Hydra. He's been enemies with him for 75 years. And he's got America in the name. It's freedom. He always stands up for freedom. You can't do that. And yeah, I agree with him. You can't do that. But I decided to do a little research. I'm like, okay, maybe Marvel has a good reason for this. And so I looked it up. Marvel's like, oh, well, we want to relate this to making about politics of today. Oh, I don't know why I'm giving them a British accent. Anyways, we wanted to make him make it relatable to today's politics, because even the most uncorruptible people can be corrupted. Oh, and that's politics. That's American politics. They're corrupted. Yeah, and you're just like, but he's Captain America. He's known for not being corrupted. Can't do that. He's Captain America, and it just really makes me mad that they decided to make him a Hydra. Oh, it makes me so mad. The cringe. Pull my eyes out for a minute. Okay, alright. You see, it probably went along the lines of this. They were in the office. The writers were like, or the director or whatever who approved all of this, they're just sitting there, smoking weed or something like. Yeah, you know that one hero that's been around for about 75 years now. Him. That guy. Yeah, that guy. He was made by two Jews back in the 40s, so that America would go into World War II. And stop the Nazis to save Jewish people. And don't forget, he was made by two Jews. Let's make him a Nazi. Let's make him a Nazi. And the other writer's like, oh yeah, that's a great idea right there. This guy's on to something. And then the director, who's probably the most high out of all three of them, he's like, yeah, let's make the symbol of freedom one of them. Let's make one of the biggest symbols of freedom for the last 75 years. Let's make him a Nazi. Let's do it. People will love it. It really shows the two Jews who created him. It really, honors their legacy. They can't say anything. They're dead. So that's how I think that went down. But seriously, this guy was made by two Jews to stop Nazis, and he was created for the purpose to get America into World War II to save them from the Nazi regime. And so making him a Nazi just kind of really it's a real punch to the face, like the first comic book of Captain America, where he punches Hitler in the face. It's a real punch to the face to both those writers who made him. They created him, and now their legacy is a Nazi. There's an ironic. Hey, those two Jews? Yeah, they made him. They made him. And then the other guys, to continue his legacy, made him a Nazi. What? That's some crazy stuff right there, man. Anyway, so yeah, that's my thoughts on it. And they were all high when they made this decision. They were like, and they weren't being very considerate to the guys who made them. I mean, this is a real punch in the face. Real punch in the face to the two guys. What's their name? Jack Kirby and Joe Simon. I'm sorry that we ruined your character. He was cool. Now, of course, calming down a little bit. We all know comic books and TV shows like to kill off your favorite characters, and they actually did this with Captain America. They killed him off back in 2010 or something. I don't know. It was earlier, but they killed him off, and the revenue went up, because he died, and then they brought him back, because that's how it works. So I'm just assuming they were just kind of like, let's pull a Donald Trump. Let's pull Donald Trump. Let's do something ridiculous. Let's make him Captain America Nazi. Let's make him. But before we do that, we're gonna give out this free comic book day thing, which didn't happen too long ago. It was actually, I think it's the same month still. But yeah, it was earlier this month. They're like, let's give out this free comic book day book, and you know what we're gonna make him do in this free comic book day book? We're gonna make him declare a war against Hydra. Yeah, And then in the very next issue, we're gonna make him Hydra, so that it's because he likes to make problems for himself for some reason. Because that's how it works. You create problems for yourself by declaring war on yourself. Oh yeah, do it. So I think the decision was downright stupid, and they were like, oh yeah, we've been thinking about this since 2014. Yeah, you should have left it there. You should have just been an idea deleted. You've deleted many ideas. That should have been one of them. It really should have. Yeah. So I have nothing else to say. Now I normally don't upload 2 videos in one day, but this just had to be said. This just had to be said. As a Captain America fan, I can't stay silent on this. This is ridiculous. It's stupid. Now, like I said, they're probably doing this for money, so they'll probably be like, oh, he was never part of Hydra. We were just high. I mean, we were just testing out a new idea. No, he's totally still the same guy who's been for 75 years standing for freedom and America and all that. Yeah. So when they blow it over and it's all said and done, and all the fans make them stop this, yeah, we can all look back at it and laugh at it, but for now, the more I smoke into this thing, it makes more sense. 75 years of Captain America, he was always a Nazi. It makes perfect sense. Yeah, man, he's a Nazi, man. What you saying? He's always been a Nazi. Oh. All that time fighting in World War II against Nazi. All that time fighting against Hydra. Fighting against Red Skull and standing for all the rights of people. It was all a big joke. It was all a big misunderstanding. He doesn't represent freedom at all. He's just Nazi. I mean, I know he was, he's always been like since the very beginning. Even when the Jews who created him, yeah, they wanted him to be a Nazi, those Jews. That's really all that needs to be said, because they're saying he's been like this since even before he became Captain America. So essentially they're saying, oh yeah, this was always the final plan for even the Jews who made him, to make him a Nazi. Where does that work exactly? I keep referring to the guys who made him because, yeah, it's just downright disrespectful to their work as artists and writers. Change your ways, Marvel. Fix yourself. You just got wrecked by the whole community. You can check it out on Twitter right now. Check it out on Twitter right now. You can see how, if you haven't seen it already, you'll know. People aren't happy about this decision. Hailhydra. Yes, I was the Nazi all along, even though I just made this whole video to dispute it. See, pretty much that's pretty much what they said. I've been disputing this the whole time just to announce that I'm a Nazi. So, hashtag in the comments below that you're a Nazi. Hailhydra. Hashtag hailhydra in the comments down below, guys. I don't know. I'm done. Bye. Thanks for listening to my rant. And give your opinions down below on this this wonderful decision by Marvel that he's a Hydra. So tell me your thoughts down below. You know, if you know, I want to hear what you have to say about this, guys. I don't know. I just wanted to let you know what are my thoughts. Hydra. Those are my thoughts. Hydra. Bye.